test fill is 1,000 feet of canal. Basically extends from where the canal intersects with the old Remnant River channel right here, and that next patch of open water up to the north. That's about 1,000 feet, 1,000 feet in between that area.
You know, it ensures a system that is designed for ecologic restoration, but it also ensures a system that has a constraint for flood control. You know, flood control's always been a constraint, and the meshing between the engineer and the scientists, you know, those two things work together, and they're just a part of what's being developed and implemented.
It's by far the largest scale restoration effort in the world today, and it also has the broadest scope of any restoration effort in the world today. No other restoration project that I am aware of even begins to come close to approaching the range of benefits that this project will have. The goal of the project is to restore the ecosystem, the integrity of the ecosystem.
We're commemorating two significant events. The first is the signing of the Project Cooperation Agreement, the agreement between the federal government and the Water Management District, which consummates this great project. And the second is the groundbreaking for the restoration of the Kissimmee, and really the groundbreaking for the restoration of the entire Everglades ecosystem.
And while the channel has helped to control flooding, we know that it robbed us of needy wetlands, it robbed the natural filter system, and it probably did a hell of a lot of other things we still don't even know about yet. I remember when I was in the United States Senate, and I thought, how in the world could Bob Graham ever think that the federal government could come up with this kind of money that we're talking about? You know, what in the world are we talking